In order to make changes to the back end of your website, you would use the URL, admin, and password provided to you on the handover document. Once you've logged in, you will see a dashboard. It is from here that we can edit the pages of your site. So the first page we're going to edit is the home page. So I'll switch over to the site so we can see currently what it looks like. So here we can see the content, and if we look up top, we'll see a header, some business hours, and a footer. So we're first going to take a look at how to alter these. I'm going to go back to the back end of the site. Now within here on the left side you'll see a navigation. First thing we're going to go to is appearance and then theme options. Here we see different tabs. The first one we want to look at is home page settings. Here you can change the heading for the home page as well as the text by simply clicking in, making the change, and then scrolling down and clicking Save Options. Anything you change here will be reflected on the live site. The second tab is Logo Settings. Here you can upload a new logo, or you can change the slogan and other pertinent information such as phone and email. Again, it's simply clicking in, making the change, and saving the options. If we go over to Sidebar, it's here that we'll find the business hours. So if you want to change that, again, click in and make the change. You'll also see this break symbol here. This is a code that tells the line below it to break and go down to the next line. So this is just something we use to ensure that each was on its own line. If you want to make a change here, simply make the change, save the options to see it reflected on the site. The final tab that we're going to look at is footer settings. So here you can see the copyright text that was placed in and can be easily highlighted and changed. Also the Facebook and Twitter. It's easy to type in some Google Analytics code here if that's something that you would also like to track. And we scroll down and click Save Options to save any changes made. Next, we're just going to go back to the website and take a look at the other pages. So we got About Us, Sales and Promotions, and Contact Us. So if we go back to the back end, we're going to go in the left navigation and find Pages, All Pages. So I'm looking for the About Us page. I know from previously working in the back end that I can find this on the second page. So I see one of two, and I'm just going to scroll to the next page. And I know that it's called the ABBA Sports Difference. So you're going to click on that. So you can see that it says Edit Page, the ABBA Sports Difference. Now the reason it's called that is when you go to the website and you click About Us, the first heading says the ABBA Sports Difference. So that's how we located this page. Again, you can see all the copy within here, and you can scroll down, make any changes you like, and then to the right you can either preview or update the changes. If you click Preview the changes, it'll open in a new tab and you can view any changes you just made. Then if you're happy with them, you can click Update and it'll update to the live website. So the next page we'll look at, we're going to go Pages, All Pages. We're going to look for that Sales and Promotions page. So I'm going to scroll down. Now I'm going to look for Sales and Promotions. So here I'm going to click on that title. And here I can see some copy that's showing up that's currently, if we go to the website, showing on the page. Now if I want to change that, I just highlight it and make the changes, and I can use the tools up top, bold, italics. I can change the size of it, the color, if it's centered or left justified, all similar to what is used in Word. And I can type in all my content here, and again I have the option to preview first before I update it. Now the next page we're going to look at is the Contact Us. Now it's a little different than the rest of the pages because not only does it have some content, but it has some fields that need to be filled out. So if we go back to the website, so we're going to look in Pages for the Contact Us page. You can see it's right here at the top, ABBA Skate and Dance Contact Us Today. So I'm just going to click on the heading. So I can see the title and then I see one line of information. So this is the information that has been placed in the content of it. Again, to change it, highlight, change the words preview or update, and update makes it live on your site. Now if we want to look a little further at the forms, we need to scroll down in the left navigation and look for See Forms SIL. So you're going to click on this. So here we see our form settings. So if you highlight these, you can see that it's your first name, last name, email address, all corresponding to the live site. I'll just show the live site quickly. So here we see all of the forms. Now it is suggested that if you want to make some big changes to the form that you do contact us because there is some code involved. But if you're wanting to make a simple change, you could do that. So for example, this says your first name. If I wanted to add an S to it, I could add the S. And then here we see a button, Admin Actions. I would click this and then I would click Update Settings. Now, if I go back to the live site, I would refresh the page, and we can see the S that I added was added in. So if I go back and I want to change it back, I just get rid of the S and again update the settings. So you can make simple word changes, but in terms of where it's going, how it's being sent there, the auto confirmation, you can see all of that information here. But it does involve some coding. So if changes need to be made, it would be smart to contact us so that we can help with that process. I'm just going to refresh the website so that we can see that the S has been taken off. So if we go back to the dashboard, we now want to look at the products. So the products isn't under a actual page, it is under Jigo Shop. This is the plugin that we used for the e-commerce side of this site. So here we can scroll down, we can see some dashboard, reports, coupon settings, system information. So this plugin provides a lot of really good information. But the thing we're going to look at is products. So if we want to click on the 340 products, so we can see some products. Now I'm just going to go to the website and show it on this end. So I'm going to go to shoes, ballet. So we'll see all of the products show up, and then we're going to show on the back end how this can be altered. I'm just going to go to the back end. So I'm going to click on this product on the list. So here we can see the header, we can see the information that will show up on the website, and then we can see some more details including the visibility and the price as well as sale price. There are also other tabs that you can go into further depth with for the taxes, your inventory, grouping and attributes. We have left this out. This is something that you probably won't have to deal with. The most important tab is the general tab because this is where you're putting the price and sale price. So another thing to note, once you've inputted your information for your product, you need to say where it's going to be categorized. So if we look over here on the right, we can see that this is categorized under shoes and character. So we just ticked that off to make sure that it shows up where we're wanting it to. And if we scroll down a little more, we can see the featured image. So this is the image that is going to show up associated with this product. Easy to remove it by just clicking this button. I will show in a second how to get your images uploaded. So if we just go back to the actual website and I go under character, you will see there's the product, and then you can click on it and then we'll get all those extra details that we see inputted in the back end. If I just go back to that page, you will see that I added a new test product. So I'm going to go to the back end. Let's go back to our products page. So this is where all of our products are found. And you can see test product. So what I did was I just clicked add new, and it brought me to the ability to actually add a new product. So I just put in the words test product. This is a test product. That's all I filled out, and then I clicked update. Now once I did that, it didn't actually show up on the page. Reason is I didn't categorize it. So when you go over here, I had to choose that I wanted it to show up under shoes and character. Once I did that and update it, it then showed on the character portion of the website. So if we go back to products, if I don't want this test product up here anymore, all I have to do is hover over it and you'll see edit, quick edit, trash view. I'm going to trash this. And then we'll go back to the site and we'll refresh it. It could take a minute or two. There we go. So then it's now no longer available on the site. So pretty easy to add and delete products. The main important factor is to make sure that you do have them categorized so that they're showing up within the right group. Now let's just go back to this feature image. So Images are associated with your product. So how we got this up here was we went to media. Media is where all of your images are going to be held. So any products, anything that was using an image on your website has been uploaded into media. And all we do here is click add new, and you can either drag and drop your files or select them. And then once you do that, then they're going to be uploaded into the media library. And when you click on it, you're just going to get more details. So the file name, type, when you upload it, the size, all of the information. You also get a URL, because if you're using this in another side of the site, you're going to need the URL to place it in. But if we go back to our products, so if we just uploaded an image and now we need to add it to associate with our product, you would just click on the product, we'll click here, and then we can see that we chose this one to be the featured image. So all we did was go to media, upload your new file, and then click on feature image and set whichever one you'd like to be the featured image. And you can also add title, caption, alternative text. Alternative text is a good thing to have because if you have someone that comes to the site that the image doesn't show up for, they will see the alternative text. So this is a good way, if something's going wrong, the alternative text will label what that picture should be. So once you've chosen which one you want, you just click Set Featured Image. So now this image is associated with this product and category. So that's pretty much it. Those are the basics of making changes to the different pages of your site, as well as updating, editing, and deleting products from your site.